What's going on, guys? Welcome to Sunday Night Charts, the gym of all trades. I see 10 of you. Hit those likes for me. Let's see 10 likes pop up on the screen. That'd be sweet. That lets YouTube know this is something people like, they watch regularly, and other people join, and that really makes me want to keep doing what I'm doing. So welcome to the channel. Hey, Daniel L. That's Joe Coco. Go get you a midnight snack, man. Right now it's 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we've been working today. My wife is away for Mother's Day. She'll be back tomorrow, so we had to clean the house and get it ready, and I had a couple chores to do, and played a little disc golf, had a little fun today. Hope you guys had some fun. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, and if you haven't told your mom Happy Mother's Day, make sure you give her a call right now. Do it. I'll wait for you. You go. Let me know when it's done. All right, what's up, Keith? Moonboy counts, they're coming, but we got some Bear Boy counts to be aware of at least. So we'll watch that. What's up, Kimo Sabi? High five to you. Hey, don't forget, maybe you want to see me. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's activate in 3, 2, 1. Activate. Boom. There I am in all of my glory. Not a whole lot of it. All right, guys. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Don't forget, this is Sunday Night Charts. This is where we look with some rational TA. Just look rationally at the charts. Okay, what's the wave structures that we're seeing? What are the wave structures that are forming? What could be happening, and where might the wave structure be telling us where the market might be heading? I'm not here to give you financial advice. I don't do that. I just show you what I'm seeing in the market. I do teach people how to trade. I've got a great course in my Discord. Love to have you come in, learn how to trade and how to protect your money. Guys, this market will take your money in a heartbeat. It will do things you don't expect. It'll go where you expect it to go. It will. The market will go where you expect it to go, just not in the way you expect it. So you have to learn how to read the chart and trade the waves as they come. If you want to learn how to do that, would love to have you in the Discord. Just join the Patreon in the description. Click that link and get over to the Patreon. We'll get you in an awesome community of traders where we get together with rational thoughts and we talk about what we're seeing as well. Tell you what I'm trading, what I'm thinking about, and 2 videos every day, guys. You get 2 videos every day, morning and evening, of wave updates, where the market's going, what's going on in the market. And we keep you updated on a regular basis. You want that kind of analysis every day, faithfully, come join the Gym of All Trades Discord. Love to have you. All right, there's the commercial for the Discord. Hope you guys are okay with that. 14 of you here, 3 likes. It would make my night. It would honor me if you would just hit that like button. Appreciate that. All right, thanks so much. Let's jump into the analysis. Looking here. We're just going to start here on the daily. Okay, I'm going to take off some stuff here that was previous ideas. We'll probably put it back, but let's talk about what we're seeing. We got just a couple of very quick. This is do or die here for Bitcoin. This is it. This is the moment of truth, right? This is at least one of the moments of truth. What is this wave doing? Is this just a correction right here? Is this just a correction and it's getting ready to pop up? That certainly looks like what it's doing. It looks like a bull flag to many traders. It does, and certainly could be getting ready to shoot the moon here. So that's always a possibility. We want to keep that on the forefront. Okay, we want to keep that on the as a forefront as an idea. This is a very strong move. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that that's not the only thing it could be. It's not the only thing. Guys, my dryer is over here running, my clothes dryer. Can you guys hear that? Is it bothering you? Let me know if it's coming through the microphone. I just realized that. If it is, let me know. All right, so what else could this be? Well, in general, the main ideas are like this. Well, you've got wave 1, 2. Okay, the big bull idea, this is wave 3 to here. This is 4, and we're in the middle of wave 5. And the wave 5 is about to get an extended 5th wave, which is going to shoot the moon and go on up to about 100K and higher. 130K would be nice. I'd love to see an extended 5th wave that just kind of shoots the moon. That would be great, and that would be a nice finished wave. I know a lot of people talk about this with me and say, Jim, wave 4 isn't allowed to encroach into the territory of wave 1. That's an invalid count. A lot of people say that in my comment section. a lot, and I have to respond every time. Guys, have you ever heard of a diagonal? This could be an expanding diag. Okay, it's just a big, large expanding diag, but an expanding diag is nonetheless an impulse wave where you have it's counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and there you go. We got a target here. Now, a lot of times there is an overthrow. There is an overthrow. Let me get the trend lines correct here. There we go. So if this thing pops to the upside like this, we're looking at 100 to 110K, but a lot of times it likes to throw over, make people think it's going to keep rocking. Okay, so it could certainly do that. But nonetheless, that would be 5 clear waves of Bitcoin, which would be followed by 3 waves back down to, I don't know, let's just say 60% of the previous move. So this is the big bull count here. This is the moon boy count, right? So we'd see it come back down to 37 to 40K roughly and find some support right in this area right here, this zone right here. Okay. The top of this wave, the bottom of this wave. That's a nice little zone. If it wants to come deeper and come down to the 22.5 and find support at the bottom of these waves and the top of this wave, that would even be better, to be honest with you. This area would be much more likely support. And that would be great if we shoot the moon and then correct for the next several years back down. So that's the scenario where, we haven't finished a bullish move here. And it's coming. It's coming. We're going to finish it, and then we got a big correction to deal with over the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, that's going to give crypto a chance to get set, ready to rock, find its support back in this zone, and let's go. Okay. All right. So there you go. That's the big moon boy count right there. Okay. All right. And that would be a diagonal. What else could be at play? Let's see if I can clear the screen better. There we go. There we go. All right. What else could be at play? What else could be going on here? Well, we could have we could have 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5 waves. That could be 5. And if that's the impulse, we're looking for 3 waves down. One might argue, say, Jim, we got 3 waves. Yeah, but the problem with that 3 waves is that Bitcoin usually doesn't correct big moves like that, just straight down, and without correcting in a more complex way. All right. In other words, Bitcoin usually corrects in its longer corrections in a complex manner. All right. So that said, we would actually be looking at this as a 3-wave move that finished, and that's the B wave. Okay, that's B. So we're going to call this A. We're going to call this B. Looking for a pretty fast move down for C. Okay, and this would be C. Now, it could be a running that would be a flat, guys. That would be it could be a running flat A, B, C that stops around that anywhere at this 28, 30K range in this first area, this big area of support there. It could stop there. It also could get real deep. Okay, and it could come down here to $8,000 to $12,000 and find some support here in this zone right there, which is a major area of support, gigantic major area. So don't think that Bitcoin can't do that. It can. Is it going to do that? I'm not here to say that. No. I don't know if it's going to do that. But I know that is a wave structure that could play out, based on all we know of wave structure. All right? So there's an idea for you. There's a major. That's the bearish idea. That's the a very bearish idea. But overall, it's a bullish idea. But it's bearish in the immediate term. I know everybody's waiting for this to go up to 100K. I think everybody and their brother is waiting for this to go up to 100K. I think the market is like, hey, 100K, here we come. I believe that's what most people are thinking. I think that's probably what a lot of you guys are thinking. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong in the comments. If you're not thinking, I think the average Joe watching is thinking, hey, we're going to 100K. And I think Bitcoin's going to go there. I do. I just think it's going to go there in a way that you don't expect. It's going to get there in a way you don't expect. And if it were to come down here first and then pop up, I think that would mess all kinds of people up for sure. We'll see, though. We'll see. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I'm not here, but those are some ideas. Those are the macro ideas. Let's see if I can clear that screen. What's another macro idea? Well, what if this goes up one more time and this becomes 5 waves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 waves, and then we get a 3-wave correction. Okay? So we pop up here, as Austin La Vista Barbie just said, to about 82 to 85,000. We just pop up for a 5th wave. And then we come down for a 3-wave correction. And then we go to the moon. That's when we go to the moon. It becomes a little bit of a fake out, so to speak. Where this is a 5-wave move. It goes up and it tags 80, 70, anywhere from 75 to 85 range. In this range here. Looks like it's going to 100. Everybody's thinking it's going to 100, and then it just tanks. Comes down. Boom, boom, boom. Over the next couple of years. And then we get going. We get really going. And that becomes a big one too. Okay, so this becomes a big wave 1. This becomes a big wave 2. And that means this is just the beginning of crypto. Like, this is another one too. And we got a giant wave 3 that's going to go to... This would take Bitcoin up to... this would take Bitcoin up to $1 million. I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. For sure. We'll get to the short term shortly. I'm just talking, we got to have the big time frame picture, okay, and then we'll look short term. All right? Let's take a peek at the small time frame, see what's going on. What's happening right here in this current area? How are we counting this correction here? What's going on here? Okay, I said to my Discord on Friday, I said we're probably going to be ranging in this area for a little while. Okay, and I see more down coming. I see more downside coming for Bitcoin. I think it's on its way. It might have already started. We have a 3-wave correction right here. We do. Let's see what happens here. How do we count what's going on here? Well, it could be a 3-wave. Okay, you could have an ABC, A, B, and C. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 waves. That's an ABC. It's a finished correction. All done. All complete. So what is this? What is this? Well, this is wave 1. This is your first wave. What's this? Wave 2. Could be done. Might be complete. We might be getting some kind of trashy leading diag that's getting ready to screw everybody up and start pop it up to the upside. So that's a real possibility as well. Okay, so this could be a 1-2. We get kind of another 1-2 overnight, and then all of a sudden tomorrow and over the weekend we start going up. We start making our way up. I mean that's low hanging fruit, guys. That's basic Elliott wave theory right there. That this is a finished 3-wave correction. We came down. We have a very good extension here. We have a potential finished move. We came and we took liquidity out. Right here, we took this liquidity out, boom, 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 and we rejected. We came back into the box, okay? Came back into the liquidity zone. We're probably heading up and out of here, okay? Now, if this rolls over and comes down, it totally can. It totally can, and if it does, we're going to go deeper, okay? But that's why this is a do-or-die moment for Bitcoin, because now certainly it can fake out to the downside, no doubt, but nevertheless, price is going to play in this area for a little bit. It's not going to reveal what it's doing probably for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. Okay, but this looks like a bear flag. I think it's designed to look like a bear flag. I think they want you to think it's going to go down again, and I'll bet you the play is that they're going to take it up from here. Okay, it looks more likely like it's going to keep going up. But it looks like, from an Elliott standpoint and a wave structure standpoint, that this thing needs to come down. Okay, so I would say ordinarily, guys, this thing looks like a little correction. Looks like you got 3 waves. Looks like it needs to come down, but they kind of keep pushing it up, pushing it up, pushing it up. They're giving you the sense that, hey, we got it, and they gave you this big dump on Friday. And then they're just kind of chilling out. And then they're like, hey, we need to go down again. And they keep faking out. Like, here I go, I'm going down. Here I go, I'm going down. And then they just work it back up. And they haven't really revealed what they're doing. Okay? So, I mean, ordinarily, I would say, guys, this is a correction. We're getting ready to head down. Okay? That's what I would say. In an ordinary world, that's what I'd be digging into, be watching. Okay? Current price action, however, you look at the 5-minute chart. What just happened? What just happened? We had a bit of a dump. Like, hey, here we go. Here I go. Bitcoin's like, I'm going down. And then all of a sudden, we get a wick back to the upside. We've retaken half of that price right on back. And it's really sitting at a point of control, guys. It really is. You say, why is this a point of control? Well, from an Elliott standpoint, here's what it looks like. All right, it looks like right here you had a 3-wave move right there. Okay, that's what it looks like. Looks like, hey, let's go down for more. Well, that's how it happened, is it? What it actually did is it gave you 3 waves down. Okay, so there are people looking at this saying, hey, we broke the high here. We're getting ready to go up. They're just looking for any reason to go long in this range. Boom, go long. Okay, excuse me, or to go short. Well, some traders are looking to go long here, and Elliott traders are looking. Hey, we got a 3-wave, we got continuation. Let's go. Okay. What they've done is they've given you kind of a doubled up structure. They've doubled the structure up. Let's look at it. Boom, 3. Is that 333? Is that a WXY? Could be. Then you got an impulse to the downside. That's wave 1. 3, 3, 5. That's a wave 2. And now this is the beginning of sorrows. We're going to get a 3-wave pullback, and here we go. Okay. So that's the bearish look at this. Now this was a W, X, and a Y. Okay. That's 3 waves. Boom. Done. Complete. Finished. That's a finished correction. They just doubled it up. Take us over the weekend, kind of screw everybody up, get everybody screwed up. Which way is it going? Nobody knows. The bulls are looking long. The bears are saying, well, I don't know I don't think it's going. Doesn't look like it's going to go short. And then eventually they take it short. So that's one play that could play out. Okay. Secondly, another play I can see here by the market makers and those running the market is they have printed what clearly looks like a correction, but they have not taken out any lows. This low wasn't taken out. That low wasn't taken out. That low has not been taken out. Okay, so we've got a series of higher high. There's a high, there's a high, there's a high. We got higher highs and higher lows. So that right now, the wave is up. Is that a potential diagonal? Is that a series of 1-2s to the upside? Okay. In other words, do you have a wave 1 and a wave 2 and a wave 1 and a wave 2 and a wave 1 and a wave 2, and this thing is getting ready to rocket. It's getting ready to moonshot on us. Is that a series of 1-2s, a nest of 1-2s, which often look very corrective, okay, after a simple correction? Is that a possibility? Or let me offer another idea here. Here's another idea for small time frame wave structure. That this is an ABC, a 3-wave, or you could have a flat here. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, that could be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that could be done. That could be a big flat. 3, 3, and then 5 to here. How do you count the 5? Like this. It's a diag of some kind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. There it is. 3-wave move. That's a 3-wave correction. Potential 1, 2. Here we go. Did we come down to the 618 retrace? Came down to the 50 for that count. What's another count? How can we read this? How can we read this small time frame stuff? Let's look at it. What if this is an impulse wave? We got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Maybe that's an impulse, and that's 5, and then it's done. Okay. Now what? Well, what if this is A, B, C to there, or actually to here, and this is A, B, C to there, and now we're getting A, this is B, okay, looking for C down to the 618 retrace. Unless I redraw that. If I redraw that, we didn't quite make the 618. We'd probably be coming down to the 786 on this one, looking bearish. And what that would be is it would be a W, X, and a Y. And that could be a finished correction. All right? That would be a finished correction. So we do come down lower. We come down to these lower levels. But after that correction, that's a big 1-2 to the upside. That's a wave 1. That's a wave 2. And this is part of a very bullish count. Here we go. As long as this low holds right there, as long as that low holds, that could be a 1-2, and this is a bullish move. You get a move that breaks that trend line to the upside, take a long, see what happens. Set your stop at the low and see what happens. That's an Elliott wave setup right there. And so that is one way to look at these waves. Okay, that's a very bullish way to look at these waves. And this is a finished ABC. A, B, C. Done. And now we're getting a 1 and a wave 2. And wave 2 is not finished. It needs to go down again. Then we're going to get 3, 4, 5. This could take us up to 100K, or could be that short one that I was telling you about. There's any number of counts, any number of ways that this wave could go up. Well, there you go. That's a real possibility, guys. That's a real scenario. There's your bullish count right there. There's your moon boy count. Keith, spilling water all over myself. There you go, Adrian Guzman. Nice. That's exactly right. Well, thanks, Chris. Thanks, King Andrew. Appreciate it. What's up, Evo? Good to see you, buddy. All right. So there you go, guys. There's a small time frame wave count. That could be taking us up. Now, that's small time frame. Now, it could be designed to look like that. All right? And it's not play. It's not going to play like that, though. What if? What if? What if? Here's your bearish count now, guys, to be balanced. Let me give you a bearish count. You got an impulse wave here. That's a wave 1. You got a big wave 2 right there. Boom. Now what? What if? Yeah, that would work. What if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What if that's an impulse wave? And now we look for a 3-wave move like this. 1, 2. It's going to come down. It's going to go up. It's going to break that trend line. Everybody's going to get bullish. Here we go. And then it's going to rock down. And that's a 1, 2, 1, 2 to the downside. How evil would that be, guys? How evil would that be? Tell me what you guys think of that count. And that would be part of that big bearish count that I was telling you guys about. Oh, come on. Where we got A, this is B, we're going to get C down. And it's going to be a crash. Crash and burn, baby. I mean, this would end up coming down. If that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, we're talking about 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, something like that. Would not be fun. Everybody thinks crypto's dying. All right, you got a bullish count from me, guys. I spent time on the bull count. I spent time on the bear count. I don't know which way it's going to break. I don't. But you got to know. You got to be ready. You got to find a trade. There's trades in here all the time. Even in this small time frame, there are trades to be had. Okay? I trade very small time frame, guys. I have a strategy that's designed to work in these small time frames and just to make money no matter where the market goes. So if you want to learn that strategy and that setup, you come on into the Discord. I'll be glad to teach it to you. Love to have you in there. Got all kinds of strategies in there, but I got a really good one that we've been using lately that I personally have been using quite a bit, and lets me make money no matter where the market's going, what the market's doing. Don't care. Don't care. I'm in and out of the market though, guys. I don't stay in the market too long, and I don't try to swing for the fence. I try to know where is the next wave going, right? That's my question. Where's the next wave going? And I try to trade in that direction and take some money out of that wave. I don't need all the money out of that wave. I just need some of the money out of that wave, okay? All right. So let's look at this. I mean, this looks very corrective, guys. I mean, my take on that is like, look at the hidden bear on the 1 hour, guys. We've got hidden bearish divergence right here. Okay, that's hidden bear. We have a W, X, and a Y right there. We got a good possibility 1, 2 on our hands, and now this is getting ready to come down. So I think it's likely there's a real possibility here that we do indeed we do indeed make our way to the downside. I think that's a real plausible and possible idea that we're getting ready to. Watch out for this move right there, okay? This looks like an impulse 3-wave. Let's see if we get another move up. That'd be a nice 3-wave move back. Let's see if we get it. I would like to see that. That would be ideal. So for me, the next wave is most likely. It feels like we need to come down and take the low out. This thing doesn't look finished. That looks like, you know, an A, a B. Let's get a C wave down. Let's come down here. Let's finish this thing out. So that would be my first guess and my preferred count. But man, it looks so much like it needs to go down like that. My spidey senses are going up, saying, Jim, whenever a wave looks like it has to do something, it very likely will not do that thing. It'll do the opposite of what you think it needs to do. If they give you a look on the chart, it's like, man, this thing has to go down. This thing looks like it needs to go down. It's got to go there. And it just looks, I mean, it gives you the look like, oh, man, that's the way it's going. You got to know that everybody else is looking at that wave thinking the same thing. Everybody else is looking at that wave thinking the same way. And it's probably going to go the opposite way than you think. They're going to give you a little start. They're going to try to entice you to go in. They're going to start looking like they're going that way. And then they're going to reverse it on you faster than you can say reversal. So yeah, you know, that's kind of what I'm a little bit leery about. But it may just be me, an Elliot wave guy. There may be a bunch of people looking at this thing saying, oh, Jim, look at this. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. This thing needs to go up. We need to go up. This thing's going up. Up, 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 up. Maybe that's going on. I don't know. I just know that Elliot guys are looking at this, chomping at the bit, saying, I got hidden bearish divergence on the hourly. You know, I've got a potential move to the downside. We haven't hit the 618 retrace yet. Let's come down and hit the 618 first. Let's finish up this correction, and then we'll look for the up, 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 up. But right now, we need to come down here, even into the 786. This thing might come down, boom, and then boom, finish. Like that. And then all of a sudden, you got an ABC, and you got a W, X, and a Y wave. Now you got to finish correction. Let's go up from there. That would make a lot of sense. That would look really good. So that would be my short time frame ideas there, guys. We're really hanging in the balance right now. It is do or die for Bitcoin. She's going to show herself in the next week or so, guys. She's going to show herself. We're gonna know something in the next couple of weeks. But right now it's not clear. It could be. We could have a big bear count, a big bull count. Guys, but there's a chance also over the next month or so we stay, price could move choppy. We could stay in this range right here, or a little lower, even a little lower. We could stay in that range. That's a possibility. How would that be? What would that look like? Well, I mean, if it's bullish, we look like this. This is probably going to finish up down here. That's the way it looks like it needs to do. And then we move up, break that. Now, they could do one of those straight up candles. They've done that before. Okay. Like this right here. Like this little area right here. Look how it looked like it needed to go down. Guys, look at this. Didn't it look like this thing needed to come down here? That would have looked better. And then up, that would have looked better. But what did they give us? They came and took the liquidity out, boom, then they shot it up, pulled it back in 3 waves, and then went straight up with it, okay? So they could do that again on a higher time frame. They've done it. They came and took the liquidity out, boom, gone up. They're going to pull back, and then eventually they could go straight up on us. Or they could take a while with it. Come up, break it, come back down, and then go. And that would take a couple of weeks of price action right there to do that. I love it. They give you an impulse out of nowhere, but they don't finish it. They don't take it up. They just give you an impulse. Boom. Hey, here's an impulse. It's out of nowhere. It's not 3 waves. It's 5. And then they take that low out. That's the crypto market for you. That's why you have to be a little loosey-goosey with Elliott wave guys, because they'll give you an impulse wave. That's not part of a flat. No siree. Then they'll just take it out. They'll give you what looks like a reversal. And they just take it out. They could come up here, and then all of a sudden they give you a flat. Boom. And then take it down. But you got to be loosey-goosey with Elliott guys. I mean, you got to follow the rules as best you can, but you got to realize they can break the rules anytime they want to. They can put a 5-wave move and where a 3-wave move it needs to be. They can put a 3-wave move where a 5-wave move needs to be. And you're like, what in the world just happened? And they're like, gotcha. For instance, here. You're going to have a hard time getting 5 waves out of that right there. There's 3 waves, and you got another 3 waves, but it's got a trashy count. You're going to have a hard time getting 5 out of it. You could probably justify 5 out of it, but let me tell you guys, it's just low-hanging fruit. There's not 5 there. In fact, what's that right there? What are you calling that wave right there? That ain't 3. That ain't 3. No, sir. That's what you call an is what it is wave. It just is what it is. Whatever it is. What's this trash down here? What is that? This looks like a flat. Looked like it needed to go down again. It doesn't. So what is it? A 1-2? Well, the 2 looks like an impulse, not 3. So it just is what it is. So we're just going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low-hanging fruit. This is a correction. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like it needs to come down. If they want to take it up from here, you're going to have to say, well, I guess it was, some kind of 3-wave move to there. It's really truncated C. Here we go. It is what it is. So, guys, those of you studying Elliot, if you're like a strict interpretationalist and you're like, yeah, that ain't the rules, blah, blah, blah. Listen, Bitcoin doesn't follow the rules of Elliot. Now, I love Elliot, but you got to understand that there's no chart that follows Elliot's rules. The rules were given by Elliot just to keep you consistent in your analysis. Okay? And you do your best to apply the rules as consistently as possible. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to say, well, listen, I don't care what the rules are. That wave is what it is. And just zoom out to the larger time frame, and what's the count? I mean, just zoom out. What do you got? I got a 1 and I got a 2. Here we go, 3. Maybe it comes down for 2 and finish, and then we go up. Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't have to. And you just got to be able to trade, within that environment. You got to be able to trade that way. All right. What's going on with this little wave here? All right, how we doing? How's the live stream doing? As far as DXY is concerned, if you want to take a peek at the DXY with me, let's do that. DXY is looking up to me. So if you're looking at the dollar index there, this is my, I think overall, let me zoom out a little bit. I think we're in the middle of a 3-wave correction to the upside. So overall on the daily, I think up is the direction. So that may mean down for other commodities or markets. So that trade against that. So we'll see. Starting to get a break of structure on on Bitcoin. No, on Ethereum. Sorry, on Ethereum. Ethereum's showing a bit of a break of structure here. You got a trend line right here, and it's threatening a break. So the question is this just a fake out? We're going to go up and hit the high again? Quite possible. This is an enticing move, enticing shorts. Then they take it the opposite way. So watch out for that, guys. Watch out for that. We're bouncing on the bottom of a box here. We got a box right there. Now there's a bigger box here. Okay, there's a bigger box. You can include the space here, but this is a more local liquidity box here. So we're bouncing on the bottom of that sucker, bouncing on that trend line. So watch out for a move to the upside, even though it looks pretty dumpy. I would prefer to see this pull back and roll over and keep going. That's absolutely my preference. That would make a lot of sense. So yeah. Five-minute chart's a little oversold. 15-minute, let's see. Yeah. Needs a bit of a correction first before continuation. Time of day is wrong too. I don't think it's ready to dump yet. One hour doesn't look done to the upside. But I would love to see it come down and come down to these levels down here. It has 1 hour has rolled over. The RSI has been broken. The trend has been broken. So that might be an indication this is coming down. They can do either here, guys. They can come up and take the high out, take some liquidity. They already did it once. It just didn't seem convincing to me, and I didn't get the exhaustion candle I usually look for in the volume for an end of a move. See how you got this big exhaustion candle right here, where it just huge volume. Well, we haven't gotten. I'm not looking for anything that big, but even on the smaller time frame, we really haven't seen that kind of an exhaustion candle that we normally like to see at the end of a move. Okay, to the upside. Don't see that ending volume move. Small time frame. Yeah, we got this one here, but again, it's not extraordinary. So my big question mark is: are they going to take this up and take the high? Give us that bullish exhaustion candle. Then I'll feel a little bit better about taking a short. See if it rejects after that. Or is this some kind of wave 4? So I was looking at this last week or earlier. I was looking at this as a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. So there's 3. This is all wave 4. I'm looking for a wave 5 to finish. That's what I'm looking for. That would be ideal for me. That would be a 5-way move to finish. But it doesn't need to be a 5-way move. It could be a 3-way move. But that's the way I was looking at it. Okay, let me take some requests here, guys. Alts are getting destroyed. Let's take a peek at the alts here. Let's take a peek at Solana for a moment. This is my take on Solana here. We're looking for, that's the line chart. Let's get the bars here. Candles, I should say. There we go. Let's go to the 1 hour, see what's going on. Actually, let's go to the daily. 2-day. Some old analysis here. It's not bad. Let's see what the wave structures are doing here. Clear the chart a little bit. There we go. Yeah, what's happening? I mean, 2 days, a little bearish. What is that wave structure? What's going on there? We got 3 waves. Boom. Boom. They can do anything they want to do here. They can bring it up here and then down. They can bring it up and roll it over. Any number of things I can see in here. This could be 3, 3, 5, and then take it down. I tell you what, wave structure on the small time frame is not easy right now. It's not easy. It can do so many different things. Question is, what does it look like it is doing? What does it look like it needs to do? And it's probably going to do the opposite. Take a peek at, how about Dogecoin? Okay, I was looking for Doge to make a rally here. It's just not doing it. It's not doing it. Doesn't mean it won't. Just means, it may not. Because I got 2 counts here. This could be 3, 3, 5. That's a flat. And in that case, guys, if that's the case, then Doge is, you got 3. This is 3, looking for 3. This is bearish, guys. This is bearish. On the 8 hour. If it's bullish, we're looking for that as looking for this as an impulse wave. Boom, looking for a 3-wave pullback and then continuation. Or let's come out of this. Continued. There's 2 ways to look at every chart, guys. There's 2 ways to look at it. You got to learn how to see both of them. Okay. So if you're a bear, you're like, oh, okay, bear, a bear. What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is part of a big correction. Or let's get a little bit more complex. This is 3 waves. This is a flat 3 waves, and now I'm looking for 3 waves. Okay, and that's the way a bear looks at that chart. You say, well, what if it's a bullish? What if it's a bull? How's a bull looking at that? Well, he sees this impulse wave here. This could be an A, 3-wave B, and a C wave, and it's done. ABC, boom. And this is a 1, 2 to the upside for the next wave. So this becomes a 1, 2, 1, 2, and Doge is getting ready to go to the moon. Okay, if Bitcoin goes to the moon, Doge is going to the moon, probably. So that's the way a bull could be looking at this, or a bull could look at this and say, oh, look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, this is 4, maybe we're going to get a 5. Or
He might just be looking here saying, oh, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. There's 5. Okay. We need a 3-way pullback. Okay. Well, okay. We got boom. Let's go up a little bit. And then we come down for 3 ways, and then we go to the moon. So that's the way a bull would look at that. That's a bullish look at it, right? So you got to learn to turn both of the glasses on and say, okay, how's a bull looking at these waves? How's a bear looking at those waves? But the point of the matter is you can look at it both ways, and it's not clear. It is not clear where price is going, okay? Just looking at price action with support and resistance, guys, it looks like we need to come and tag the top. We need to come and tag the tops of these waves right here. The top of the box. We need to come back and tag the top of the box. This needs to roll over and come on down, find some support, and then go. So we're going to get bearish a little longer, and then we're going to get bullish later. And that would be great. That would be good. But we'd be bearish in the short term over the next several months. That doesn't mean they won't have any bullish waves or bullish days. It just means that over the next several months we'll be bearish on Doge. So that to me is what I would guess. Just looking at Doge. Let's look at XRP. What's going on with XRP? XRP looks good. XRP, this is the best I've got here in the small time frame. I got a 3-way move down. I got this bigger 3-way move up. Now what's going on? I need 3 waves down. Okay? So we've got our first move here. We're in the middle of a 3-way move here. Then we're looking down. So we need to finish this thing out right here. And then we'll look down again for another wave. So that's my best guess for XRP. But you could do the same exercise for XRP. How is a bull looking at this? How is a bull looking at this wave structure? Okay. Now for me, I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's see, boom. So what's going on here? What's happening here? What is this? Do I look at this as an intermediate wave? If so, then this might go up here like this. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. And then we go down for one more wave. And then we go up. Maybe. Or this could be 3 waves here. That's finished. And we got our initial wave. And so this needs to finish. And then we go up. There's a bullish way to look at that and a bearish way to look at that. Right? I was bullish last couple weeks. I made a video about it. Said, hey, there might be a long play in here. But look what they did. They took us up. And they crashed it down. And they broke that trend line. So one thing about XRP is that the trend line's been broken. And now we've retested it a couple of times. So that's a bearish, usually a bearish thing. But this happened in the past. Where you had a trend line. It went up, it came back, it broke the trend line, but it came back up immediately. This has not come back up immediately yet. So if price gets back up here above the trend line, we'll get bullish again. But for now, it's below the trend line, so we're a little bit bearish right now, but this wave structure is not clear. It looks like it needs to come down and finish something. Okay, let's look at ADA. This is not ADA. Let me pull the ADA chart up. Okay. Now ADA to me looks like it's on the macro. Looks done. Looks like we got 3 up, 3 down, 5 up. Looks like an expanded flat. It looks finished. It looks done. And now it looks like we're impulsing or making some kind of 3-way move to the downside here. So ADA looks like it's finished to the upside, and we're now in overall, the next several months are going to be down. Even though we could get some bullish waves back to the upside, the trend is going to be down. We're going to make lower highs and lower lows. ADA looks like it needs to go down to me. I'm very bearish on ADA. In the short term, we might get a rally here. Boom, back to the upside, and then come down again. But ADA looks bearish to me. In general. Excuse me. All right. Any requests from you guys? All right, yeah. Let me take some. I'll do some of these requests right now, and then we'll call it a night. The first that was asked is GDX here. So Sport Billy, 77. You're not a hillbilly, you're a Sport Billy. I love it. What a name. Let's see. Let's see about GDX 77. GDX. Not 77. GDX. Okay. Let's see here. It's a gold miners ETF. Okay. Weekly chart. Looks like a WXY is forming. We got a W wave to here. Now X could take any number of shapes here. This could be X. It might be in the middle of Y. Over the next couple of years, we're coming up here. If you want to hold for 2-3 years on this ETF, I think coming up to 57 is very likely. Okay? So on a very long hold, like buy and hold, or if you're already a buyer, I think you're looking for 57 or so. 55 right now. Now, if this correction gets more complex, in other words, if the X gets more complex, there might be another buying opportunity coming soon, or coming at some point, where this dumps. That's 3, 3, 3, and then you can get 3 back up, or you can get 5 up. Either way, you hold it for a long period of time, and I think 55 to 57 is a very nice hold. Wait for that, and then take your profit. Now, a more bullish look. A more bullish look is that this is a 1 and a 2 to here, and that's a 1, 2, and this is getting ready to shoot the moon. So overall, my long-term look at this Van Eck Gold Miners ETF is I am bullish on that wave. If you want to hold it for the next several years, it's going to go up, best I can tell. Hold it till 2030 and see what happens. Or watch it for the next 6 years. Okay? Does that help you, Sport Billy? Any questions? Are you trading it? How are you trading it? Are you trading it spot? You just got to buy in it, or is Now I'm not. Let me tell you what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that this is a good buy area, an area to buy. Like, yeah, you just go ahead and buy and don't worry about it. If you've already bought at lower prices, I think it's a safe hold for a while. If you're looking for an entry, you'd have to have. I'd wait for the RSI to cool off on the 4-hour. Wait for the RSI to cool off down here on the 4-hour chart. They'll look for another move to the upside. Okay. Sport Billy, let me hear from you. How are you trading it? Are you trading small time frame? Are you trading large time frame? Are you just holding it? Is it an investment? What are you doing? If I were looking small time frame at this wave, I would say, oh, there's a good chance this is a flat. And I would personally be looking for a short entry on the 4-hour chart. Potentially. I'm not saying enter short now. What I'm saying is I would look for a setup that takes it short. Something like this wave right here. See this? See that? See this flat right here? And then you got that wave down. Well, that's kind of what I'm seeing here as well. Something like that. This wave right here. Oh, excuse me. This wave is quite interesting. Seems like gold giving a lot of flats here. See that flat right there? Actually ended there. And that's part of an A. The flat is B and C. Then you got an impulse. A, 3-wave B, C. So is this a part of a 3-wave? Let's get ready. So down and then bullish up. There's your small time frame analysis. All right. Chemo, could you? If you're around, do you think you could give me a list of what I'm getting ready to do here? The requests. Let's see. I already got GDX. Let's see what else. All right, Caspa is next. Oh yeah, no worries, brother. Caspa, it looks bearish. It looks like this is a 5-wave move that finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks done to me. And now we got an A wave. We might be going into a B wave here. And then we get a C. But this is the first move. Looking for a second move, third move. Sorry, I just had to check Ethereum. I'm trading it. So yeah, I mean on the 4-hour chart, it's anybody's guess. We have broken to the upside slightly. Slightly broken to the upside there. Ugh. I just don't like this wave structure. I don't understand it. I'm covering it right now, dude. Covering Casper right now. Overall, over the next couple of months, I'm bearish on Casper. I see more lows coming. I don't know how. I don't know the wave structure they're going to make, but this is some kind of A wave looking for B, then C. That means we're going to have the intermediate time frame where we're going to be bullish. We're going to be going up a little bit. I don't see us going to make new highs anytime soon. Personally, it does not look like we're going to make any kind of new highs on Caspa anytime soon. I think the overall trend between now and the end of the year is down. Bearish in the intermediate term, brother. And the immediate between now and the end of the year, I'm bearish. Okay. Let's do after Caspa. Let's check out top 3 asks for. No, I'm sorry. King Andrew asked for Zeta. Let's look at Zeta quick. Now, is Zeta, you want Zeta, is that a crypto? Or do you want Zeta the stock? I guess crypto, probably. Okay, on Bybit. Aw, dude. What are you doing, man? What are you doing giving me this chart that's been around for a minute? It looks bearish as crap. It looks like 3 waves. Let's go. Let's keep rolling over. Come on down. So my take on that is it's bearish. Coming back down to original price. And then it might shoot the moon later. Now, if this wants to get bullish, it can pull down and then go make other highs. So it could do that. So in the small time frame, you got to watch for breaks in the structure. Right now we got hidden bullish divergence in the 1 hour. I tell you what, on Zeta, you get a break of that. You get a break of that trend to the upside. You ought to be long. You get a break of that green line to the upside. That might be a long signal. You ought to be long. Not financial advice, just the way I think about charts. All right, let's look at, let's see, what is it? Render and BOEM USDT. Okay. BOEM, BOME, USDT, on Binance. Same thing. Dang, where's 0? Guys, I'm. All right, if I'm a bull, I'm looking at this. Maybe let's come down here, find some support in a 3-wave, boom, and then let's go. If I'm an ultra bull, We got a wave 1 and a wave 2. We got a wave 1. I need wave 2 to finish. 1, 2, 1, 2, and there we go. If I'm a bear, if I'm bearish, 3-wave correction, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're getting ready to go down hard. It's going to 0, baby. If I'm a bear, that's the way I'm looking at it. Wish you well. Remind me what you want me to look at. I'm doing my best. So that's bone. Let's look at render, and then I'll look at Wish You Well's request. Oh, come on. There we go. It looks like a flat all day long, guys. I mean, 3, 3, 5. We're looking pretty bearish here. I mean, that looks like a 3-wave correction. A, B, looking for C. That's just low-hanging fruit. That's the way it looks. You might have more play. You might have more play up here. You might be in a 4th wave, get a 5th wave, and then go down. But overall, this is A. We got B, looking for C. Next several months, I'm bearish on render. All right, let's look at the USDT dominance chart. Then we're going to look at AU for Tommy. On the weekly, yeah, right now we're kind of playing on this trend line right here. A, B. We may need to finish C. C may be finished, or we have one more down to go. We don't have any divergence here on an impulse wave. Daily, we have hidden bearish divergence on the daily. So let's see if we come down for one more wave here on the USDT dominance. We can get down to the 618 or the 786, find some support right here. Then up we go. So does crypto have another leg up? Looks like it. Or is it done and it's getting ready to go up? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's look at AU. Aussie dollar. Looks bearish right now, buddy. In general, this looks like it needs to come down here on the 4 hour, bud. Looks like you got some kind of leading wave. We're going to come down here. This might be heading back up after, or might keep coming down. I got the DXY. I'm bullish on the DXY, so probably bearish on AU. Looks like a flat right here. A, B, C. C looks finished. Let's see if it's done. Down we go. 4 hour chart, Tommy. Get a little dump here on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Trying to figure out what Bitcoin's doing. Huh. Ethereum's broken its level, but I don't know. I'm waiting for a correction here. 15-minute needs a correction. 5-minute needs a correction. All right, let me finish up these requests here. Call it a night. I'm getting pretty tired. Yeah, watch for USDT to break out. It could be breaking out now, but it could be also a fake. It could roll over and go down. So it's the same problem. Top three. What are you asking about showing some corrective structures? Got a request here for ZTX. Not that. No, that's not a good chart to look at. I mean, if you look at it, okay, there's impulse 3 ways. Yeah, we could be going up. This could roll over and go down, though. Dang on. There's nothing here. It's not a good one to look at. What are you thinking? Yeah, maybe up. Yeah, maybe. Zigzag, you're hilarious, brother. Top 3, I'm asking a question. What do you mean, show some corrected structures? What do you mean? Bitcoin's dumping pretty good, so is Ethereum. All right, got a request for total 2 and Invax. Let's look at Invax quick. Yeah, it's not helpful, man. Sorry. Oh, Invax stock. Thank you. Well, with the way price moves on Invax, this looks like it's about to shoot up. Get some kind of little 3-wave correction. Yeah, with the way this one moves, I mean, yeah. Looks bullish. Looks like a buy. Let it fill that gap, maybe. Let it come back down and fill that gap in 3 ways and buy it. See what happens. ETH is just a dumping. Trying to look and see what this could be. It's not a leading diag, I don't think. Pretty oversold here. I mean, that could be a three-wave correction. This could go up from here. Or it could dump and come down and finish out this wave. Boom, boom, boom. You know, on this wave structure, I would ordinarily be very bearish. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A big 4. Now I need 5 to finish. Let's see if this thing's gonna kind of come down and finish. Bitcoin's looking a little dumpy right now. But she needs a correction on the 5-minute. Might be getting a dump here. See what happens. Come on. You can do it. Oh, King Andrew. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That's kind. Yeah, Invax is looking like it's about to rock. If it does what it's been doing. It's pretty crazy. There goes Ethereum. Let's go. Come on. Dump it. Dump it. Come on. I'm just watching Ethereum here, guys. Give me a minute. What if they're going to give us a flat here? A kind of a trashy move. Bitcoin's kind of pumping here. I don't like that wave structure at all. Yeah, ETH BTC. ETH is going down against BTC. That's a chart I can kind of keep an eye on the ETH BTC chart. Yeah, this thing's going. I've been bearish on this chart for a bit. So I mean, we got a 3-wave shape coming, so we might get a bounce here, or it could really run down. Big old volume candle there on BTC. Interesting. A nice three-wave pullback there on ETH. Let's see. Some hidden bear on the 1 minute. See if we get another dump here. Dump to the next level. Let's see. This doesn't look finished, guys. It looks like it needs to come down. Maybe the beginning of sorrows tonight, at least. They're gonna maybe finish this wave. What's ETH doing here? Let's do some macro look on ETH for a moment. Is this wave going to keep rocking to the downside? Oh man, if it breaks that support, guys, man, where's support? Down here. ETH looks so bearish right now. So bad. It looks really bearish. It only changes. I only change my view of it looks bullish if it breaks back to the upside here. That trend line right there. And if this larger trend line gets broken. I don't know how to draw that. If that larger trend line gets broken, then yeah, I get bullish. But man, that looks bearish as crap. That looks really bearish. But whatever is designed to look really bad often is just that, a design to get you looking one way while they do another thing. Well, guys, in summary, we're on the precipice of breaking bearish or breaking bullish. Okay? Right now, here's the thing. If BTC breaks here on the 12-hour down to finish this wave out, ETH is gonna tank. I mean, it's gonna tank hard. Now, ETH doesn't really have any room to tank. It doesn't. I mean, if BTC tanks like I just drew, that move right there, ETH is going to break this low. ETH is going to break that low. And if ETH breaks that low, man, that's a little scary for Ethereum. It might be coming way down here. So unless BTC gets some bullish action starting like right now or very soon, the charts are looking kind of bearish. But if we get some bullish buying to come in now or between tonight and tomorrow, and things begin to change a little bit, we start breaking up and breaking these trend lines, to the upside, then we can get bullish and then we can get long maybe. But right now she's very bearish looking. But again, that's the way it is at the bottom a lot. It gets everybody, all these sellers selling at the bottom, and then they reverse it and they go long on you. So just watch out here. This is a critical moment. This is a key time in which Bitcoin could break bearish, it could break bullish, and either way there's liquidity. So just keep that in mind and be ready for either. Okay, guys, I'm pretty tired. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. King Andrew, thanks for the tip. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Hope you all have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Take it easy, guys.